Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode about British history. Following on from last week, we learnt that Queen Elizabeth I established an English church that helped shape a national identity. The age was a breakaway from the turbulent socio-economic events of the previous period. Under Elizabeth, the nation gained a new self-confidence and sense of patriotism. Society was also more at peace and enjoying political stability. The Elizabethan age also ushered in a period of artistic freedom and provided grounds for experimentation for the poets. Poetry from this time featured romanticism ideals and melodrama and would combine tragedy and comedy. Of course, we can't discuss Elizabethan poetry without mentioning William Shakespeare. Shakespeare was a playwright and actor born in Stratford-upon-Avon. His works became very popular in England as well as most of Europe, and now he is considered one of the greatest playwrights of all time. It was due to his great success that theatre became a popular pastime across social classes in England. Shakespeare's legacy is as rich and diverse as his work. His plays appeared in various formats from comedies, satires, tragedies, dramas and romances. During his 52 years on earth, he also enriched the English language. The English playwright's impact on common speech can still be heard today. Without him, our vocabulary would be very different. He gave us uniquely vivid ways in which to express our emotions, such as hope and despair, and love and lust. Even if you've never heard one of his sonnets or seen a play, you're likely to have quoted him without realising. Overall, Shakespeare introduced 3,000 words into modern language and also created 135 phrases that we still use today. The line, "All that glitters is not gold," for instance, is Shakespearean, coming from the 1596 play The Merchant of Venice. You've also probably heard and used the phrase, "The world is my oyster." This is derived from the play The Merry Wives of Windsor. That finalises this week's episode of British History, and next week we'll be looking at the Glorious Revolution and the change in the balance of power between Parliament and the monarchy. I hope this helped some of you prepare for your life in the UK test, or perhaps this just taught you something you didn't already know. So I'll see you next week for another episode about British history.